Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make quiche Lorraine, and your group will be making the quiche Lorraine as part of the Pie Lab. And quiche Lorraine is an egg dish and it has a single layer crust. So you've already seen how to roll it out, and we are currently blind baking our crust, and then we're going to put once it's done, we'll put our prepared egg filling in it, and then we'll bake it again. So we need to prepare the filling. So to do that, in this particular quiche is typically served for breakfast, it's served for lunch, and it could even be served as an appetizer for dinner. So our quiche has onions, spinach, and Gruyere cheese, and you could substitute that if you don't like that kind of cheese. You could put like American or something. So what I've done, we have to start cooking all of this, is I have heated up 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So I'm just going to put my onions into the pan, and you're going to start sweating them. Sweating means you're just going to cook until they're soft. They don't need to be golden brown. You just want them to start cooking because you want that raw onion taste out of the dish. You want it to have that caramelized flavor. That's what makes the quiche so good. Now, some people don't like onions. If you don't like onions, because these are cooked, I'm going to turn my heat down. They give a very different taste, almost like a rustic taste. Some quiches have sun-dried tomatoes. You can put almost anything in them. That's what makes them so tasty and versatile for almost any meal of the day. All right. So I'm going to let this cook for a second. We'll be right here done cooking the onion. Now we are going to add in our spinach. So you can do 2 things. The recipe calls for frozen spinach, and it's defrosted, and it's 10 ounces, which I have here. Or if your class has, if there's spinach that's left in the fridge, you can cook 10 ounces down and then just save it, and you can use it just like this, okay? It will look exactly the same. So then what you're gonna do is you're just going to cook that all together, like so. Okay? Just like so. And you're just wanting that spinach to take in some of that onion flavor. Okay. So as this is cooking, I am going to show you what to do with the rest of the filling. So as we showed, there's 4 eggs in this dish. There's 1 which I am going to beat. And I'm just going to use this. It's fine because I mixed. It's all going together, so we're not cross-contaminating. So if you were thinking that, you were wrong. Okay, so you're just going to mix that together. And then you're going to add in your 1 cup of Gruyere cheese. And that's shredded. We'll buy you a block of it, and you'll shred it unless your teacher tells you to use like a cheddar or something else if we have it. And then we are going to add in our seasoning, which is salt, pepper, nutmeg, which has already been prepared for us. So we'll mix that on up. And then we have heavy cream. That's what makes this so decadent. And it's 1.5 cups that we have pre-measured. Okay. And just mix that on up. Alright. And then we have our onion spinach mixture. So I would say before you add this in, I would wait for it to cool because we have time. We are going to put this right on in, but I would give yours just a couple minutes to cool down if you have the time. And then this is a little awkward for me, so this is definitely going to be a 2-person job. And I'm actually going to put it into my hotel pan and then dump it in just because it's heavy for me. But for you, I wouldn't dirty another dish. Okay. So we are good there. And then you are going to combine this on in to here. And you're just going to mix it. And then what you'll do is you will portion this into your baked pie crust, blind baked pie crust. And then you are going to bake it again at 375 degrees for 40 minutes. And I will show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so we're back with the quiche Lorraine, and here's the pie crust that has been blind baked. So you can see it did not puff up or anything, and we had put the rice or beans is best. I took, because you're gonna be making a full one, I only took a portion of this in here, and we're just gonna pour it in. Make sure. Now, when you're doing this, sometimes it will, you'll have a little more than the actual pie pan holds, but you don't use it all. So you just want to go right up to the edge. If you let it seep over too much, it will burn on the outsides and it won't taste good. So this is going to bake, same, about 350 for about 40 minutes. So our quiche Lorraine has come out of the oven and it is totally done. So it is nice and golden brown, and then we're going to let it cool, and then you cut it and enjoy, and you'll present to the class. Thank you.